Alright, so I'm about to get some gas out of the car so I can check the ethanol percentage, but I'm going to start it so that the fuel pressure stays high. That way I can just barely crack the fuel line and hopefully fill this thing pretty fast. Here we go. Gotcha. Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Car Addict. Before I get to it, it's noisy because I'm working on something, but I got to show you what I'm making. The only one I've gotten done is this orange one, because I figure the reflective really only goes on safety orange. So I got one safety hoodie here. Now I'm cutting a bunch of stickers out. You can see, I think they're like 4x6, 3x5, and something else. Anyways, I just did these ones and then fit in what I could on the side. So there's one done and on the car. Now, here is for shirts and sweatshirts. I got 2 black to go, 2 navy blue, 2 white, and 2 red. And it looks more like pink, light blue, and dark blue, but you're looking at the back of it. When you look at the other side, you can see the true colors. And then I got a white t-shirt, this gray, this blue, a black, and then this kind of like ash gray, I think it was called. This was heather gray or something, and this is ash gray hoodie. So I can put any color on any one. I'm going to choose myself unless somebody puts in a comment if they want a certain combo. I don't even know if anybody's going to want anything. But I'll put down pricing or a link to the Etsy shop or something in the description. Today's video is pretty simple. I've been running pump gas for quite a while, but I still have flex fuel enabled, and I think my sensor used to always tell me 11% on pump gas. Lately it's been bouncing between 13 and 14. It's a cheap sensor. I got it for like $32 or something. It's a Continental branded knockoff, I'm sure, from Amazon. So what I'm going to do is go to the pump, put some E85 in the car, and then let it mix, see what the display reads. I'm going to pull some fuel from the car, test that. I'm going to test some E85 out of the pump also, just so that I can kind of have an idea based off how much I put in, if the display reads correct for if it's 85 or not. And then I'm also going to pull some before I even leave, so I get a pump gas reading of what's in my car right now. Basically, I just want to know how reliable is a cheap-ass ethanol sensor long-term, because I've had it in the car for a while now. Not a long time, but a pretty long time. It's seen thousands of miles. I mean, it's been from Washington to California like 3 times, Washington to Mexico once. That car's been everywhere. So time span's not that long, but as far as mileage and hours running, she's got some use. So let's get to it. Alright, change of plans. There might be something in that filler neck that won't let a tube down in there to siphon gas. So I have to get it out of my fuel line by the sensor. I have like 3/4 of a tank, so I don't think there's any way that I just don't have enough fuel in the tank for that line to be in it. Maybe my transfer pump's not working, and I'm not going to sit there sucking on the end of that hose, because I like my brain cells, and I don't want to puke. I haven't puked before, but I tried to siphon an empty gas tank one time, and I didn't give up early enough, and man, I stood up, and it was a high like no other. And I didn't really like it though. But either way, I can take my 17%, fill it with the 85, test the 85, do the math I was talking about, and pretty much get a good idea of if it's close or not. And then later on, when I get back down to a low percentage, I will test that again. I don't have my wrenches, so I can't get in the fuel line here, and I don't want to go all the way home, come all the way back, and so we'll just roll with it and do what we can. Filling her up with the good stuff. Alright, so the car took 1.3 to fill up. Now I'll fill the 5 gallon, and then we can go home and see how good this E85 really is. Alright, and this time instead of having to just get by with the lines they did, I figured I got my vinyl cutter out. Check it out. Made my own scale. Alright, so put the water to the water line. Well, this was version 2. There's going to have to be version 3. I thought about putting clear packing tape all the way around it. I didn't do it, and you can see all my numbers are getting screwed up. They get wet, and then you touch them, and they can go all over the place. At least my lines are staying, so I can finish the test right now. Alright, let's see what we got. Look at that. You can see the line. Perfect E85. Gotta love the shell up there. Alright, so now my ktuner said 48% when I pulled in here. Or 47. It was bouncing between 47 and 48. If I had 12.4 gallon tank and I had to put 5.3 in, that means I had 7.1 left. 7.1 times 17, 120. 120, 5.3 times 85 plus 120 divided by 12.4, 46. So I should be at 46 if I had 7.1 of 17 and put in 5.3 of 85. And I'm bouncing between 47 and 48. So I'm going to go ahead and say the sensor is pretty good, at least at this range. We'll have to keep watching it, but for now I'm going to say it's pretty good. So I'll continue to use my cheap-ass sensor. Alright, so there you go. I think today I actually followed what I said and made the video kind of short, because I always think I'm going to, and I never do. So hopefully when I go edit this, I realize that I was able to do so. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys later.